In a quiet room under the soft glow of city lights, a young man sits with big dreams in his heart. Outside his window, the world feels full of possibility. Skyscrapers shimmer in the distance. The future looks golden. Inside, his desk is filled with plans, notebooks, ideas. He imagines success vividly. A better home, freedom, respect. But imagination is easy in the quiet of the night. Morning arrives gently. The alarm rings at 5. A soft sunrise peeks through the curtains. His hand moves, slowly, hovering over the screen. Just 10 more minutes. The warmth of the bed feels safe, comforting, and the world outside can wait. Later, he writes goals in a notebook titled, "My Future." The pages are filled with ambition, but pages do not build futures. Actions do. At night, he watches inspiring videos. He listens to powerful speeches. He feels motivated, but motivation fades with the glow of the screen, and somewhere inside, a quiet crack forms. When he looks into the mirror, he sees not failure, but hesitation. He dreams of who he could become, a stronger version, a disciplined version, a confident version. But dreams without movement remain only dreams. One evening, under the warm colors of sunset, he sits across from someone older, wiser. They speak softly. Inside every person he learns, there are two forces. One whispers, "Rest, you deserve it." The other whispers, "Grow, even when it's hard." On a wooden table lie two envelopes, discipline, comfort. Both are always available. One requires effort. The other requires nothing. The next morning, the bed feels warm again. The room feels safe. But somewhere in his chest, a quiet discomfort grows. He begins to notice his own shadow. How it grows larger when he avoids effort. How it shrinks when he moves forward. One day, in a small cafe, he meets an old friend. The friend stands taller now, more confident. Not because he was more talented, because he chose differently. That walk home feels heavier. Under the glow of street lamps, he asks himself a question he has avoided. If I continue like this, where will I be in 5 years? The silence answers him. That night he sits alone in his room. The lamp casts a soft golden light. No distractions, no excuses, just truth. The next morning the alarm rings again, but this time, he sits up immediately. The sunlight fills the room. He ties his shoes at sunrise. The air feels fresh, cold, honest. It isn't dramatic. It isn't perfect, but it's movement. Days turn into weeks. He works quietly before the world wakes up. He lifts weights under soft beams of light. He focuses deeply at his desk. The battle isn't loud, it's silent. Between comfort and growth. Between who he is and who he wants to become. On a rooftop at sunrise, he looks over the city again. But this time, something is different. The future no longer feels distant, because he is building it, step by step. His shadow behind him grows smaller, and his confidence grows stronger. In the final quiet morning, the alarm rings once more. But now, there is no hesitation. He stands, not because he feels motivated, but because he has chosen who he wants to be. And that choice, made every day, is what shapes a life.